In Bill Perkins' book, Six Battles Every Man Must Win, he talks about important battles every man faces. These battles aren't about fighting with fists, but are inner struggles needing bravery, dedication, and faith. Here are some of the battles. Number 1, fight for your identity. The first battle is about knowing who you are as a man of God. It's like finding your reflection in a mirror and making sure your actions match who you see. This means thinking about your values and purpose every day and choosing to act in ways that show who you truly want to be. Remember, Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you." Number 2, the pursuit of personal holiness. The second battle is about living a holy life. Imagine building a strong wall around your heart to keep it pure. This means having high standards, avoiding wrong choices, and checking your actions to make sure they match your spiritual beliefs. In 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 16, it says, "Be holy because I am holy." And number 3, fighting for your family. The third battle is fighting for your family. Picture yourself as a knight protecting your castle. You need to be involved, sacrifice for your spouse, and bless your children. This means spending quality time with them, being there for them, and leading by example. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25 tells us, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." And now, number 4, fight through pain. The fourth battle is facing pain. Think of it as climbing a steep mountain instead of running away from it. This means seeking help when needed, being strong, and seeing tough times as chances to grow. Romans chapter 5 verse 3 through 4 reminds us, "We also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope." And number 5, fight for your friends. The fifth battle is about having good friends. Imagine you're a soldier needing a team to win the fight. You can't do it alone. You need friends who support and challenge you. This means finding a small group for encouragement. Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." And number 6, and I'll be spending some time talking about it today, is fighting for a strong faith. The sixth battle is keeping your faith strong. Think of it as a daily workout for your soul. This means praying, reading the Bible, meditating, and other practices that help you stay connected to your faith. James 4:8 encourages us, "Come near to God, and He will come near to you." Maintaining strong faith is like doing a daily workout for your soul. Just as you need to exercise regularly to keep your body fit, you must engage in spiritual practices like prayer, reading the Bible, and meditation to keep your faith strong. This requires consistency and effort. James 4:8 says, "Come near to God, and He will come near to you." This means that if you take steps toward God, He will come closer to you too. It's like building a relationship where both sides need to put in the effort. Regular prayer is like having a deep conversation with a friend who always listens. It helps you feel guided and comforted. For example, when you pray about a difficult decision, you might feel peace and clarity afterwards, knowing that God is with you. Reading the Bible is like opening a treasure chest filled with wisdom and stories that teach you how to live rightly. For instance, the story of David and Goliath shows how faith and courage can help you face big challenges. These stories give you moral principles to follow and remind you of God's promises. Meditation is like taking time to sit quietly and think deeply about God's teaching. It helps you find inner peace and understand how to apply what you've learned in your life. When you meditate on verses like Psalms 23:1, "The Lord, my shepherd, I lack nothing," you can feel a sense of calm and reassurance. These practices help you build a strong relationship with God. Just like lifting weight makes your muscles grow stronger, regular engaging in spiritual activities makes your faith more resilient. Over time, your faith becomes a sturdy foundation that can support you through life's challenges. This spiritual journey is like a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making steady progress over time, not just quick results. Just like athletes train hard, consistently to get stronger, people on a spiritual path work on their relationship with God every day through prayer, reading the Bible, and meditation. Think of prayer as talking to a close friend who is always there for you. This daily chat helps you feel guided and supported. For example, if you pray when you're worried about something, you might feel calmer and more at peace afterwards, knowing God is listening. Reading the Bible is like discovering a treasure chest full of wisdom and stories. These stories teach us how to live better lives. For instance, the story of David and Goliath shows that even small people can do big things with faith. These lessons remind us of God's promises and help us make good choices. Meditation is like sitting quietly and thinking deeply about God's words. It's a time to reflect and find inner peace. When you meditate on verses like Psalms 23:1, "The Lord my shepherd, I lack nothing," you can feel calm and reassured. Just like it takes athletes months or even years to reach their best performance, it takes time to grow spiritually. Every moment spent praying, reading the Bible, or meditating strengthens your faith a little bit more. This makes your connection with God stronger. Think of your spiritual journey like training for a long race. It requires patience and perseverance. Regular devotion, like an athlete's training, builds spiritual strength that helps you face life's challenges. This steady commitment ensures your faith becomes strong and resilient, ready to endure any difficulties, much like a well-trained athlete is prepared for a marathon. Remember, the journey to spiritual maturity is long, but every step brings you closer to God.